Hey guys, it's Steph from Hot and Moving, and man, did not expect to see this one with Julio Chavez Jr. I just talked about, the Jake Paul Chavez Jr. fight last Saturday. Okay, and just my disappointment in his performance in front of a very pro Hispanic Mexican crowd. Okay, very disappointing. I mean, he picked it up later in the rounds, okay, in late rounds, but I was just like, man, you're in front of your peoples. They're there for you, supporting you. They love your father. They love you. Give him a performance to remember. You know what I'm saying? And now we're gonna remember him for something totally else, because the man was arrested yesterday by DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and ties to a cartel in Mexico. Crazy. Mexican boxer Julio Chavez Jr. arrested by ICE for alleged ties to Sinaloa cartel. Crazy story. Anyways, Mexican boxer Julio Chavez, son of the legendary fighter, has been arrested and is being processed for expedited removal from the United States due to alleged ties to the Sinaloa cartel. The Department of Homeland Security announced Thursday Chavez was arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement on Wednesday in Los Angeles City neighborhood. DHS said he is allegedly in the country illegally and had been flagged as an egregious public safety threat, according to DHS. Chavez lost to boxer and influencer Jake Paul in a fight on Saturday night in Anaheim, California. He has an active arrest warrant in Mexico for his involvement in organized crime, trafficking of firearms, ammunition, explosives. DHS said in the press release, Chavez is also believed to be an affiliate of the cartel, which President Donald Trump designated as a foreign terrorist organization. Wow. Mexico's Attorney General's office confirmed in a statement that an arrest warrant for Chavez was issued in Mexico in March 2023 for organized crime and arms trafficking, and that the U.S. authorities have initiated the process for his extradition to Mexico. Chavez was arrested for allegedly overstaying his visa and lying on a green card application. According to DHS, the boxer entered the country in 2023 with a B2 tourist visa and was valid until February 2024. According to DHS, he filed an application for lawful permanent residence status in April 2024. According to DHS, Chavez's application was based on his marriage to a U.S. citizen who is connected to the Sinaloa cartel through a prior relationship with now deceased son of infamous cartel leader. He was a Yoked El Chapo Guzman. Chavez allegedly made multiple fraudulent statements on his lawful permanent resident application, according to DHS. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services flagged Chavez as a public safety threat to ICE in December 2024. His removal was not prioritized. Man, oh man, crazy. See, Donald Trump is not playing here, man. Right? I mean, I think, everybody kind of understood where that was headed once he got in office, that, border security, not to go political, but just to talk to the border security and everything, not wanting illegals here and everything. And it's just, I feel for my fellow light and brown skin Latino and Latina brothers and sisters. It's tough. It's tough because some of these guys, they've been here for a while seeking safety, not want to go back over there, or, their family came here, had kids, but they didn't get official citizenship, so then they got to go back because of what their parents did. The whole thing is a mess. But nonetheless, you got to be on game. You got to be on game. You got to be on point with your paperwork. Easier for me to say that. I understand from my position of being an American citizen. But that's just how it is here. That's the game here. Plenty. Do the process and stay. You know what I'm saying? And for a guy like this, for a guy like Chavez, to be making millions of dollars boxing, or and then to have a big fight, and you said you applied last April. I mean, were you on it? Were your lawyers on it? Right? But how could they, or were your team on it? But then you have a warrant out in Mexico. Man, crazy, man. And it started to make me scratch my head. Like, was he nervous boxing because of his situation? Right, knowing that I mean, look, this is what ICE and Department of Homeland Security said, that he has ties to cartel. So I can't. That's them. I don't know the information they got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, could this be all some weird stuff? I don't know, but I mean, he's a high profile guy. Okay. If they are lying on it, he should be able to disprove that, fairly quickly. But the Mexican authorities, they have a warrant for his arrest. All right. So he's ducking The U.S. don't play that. Then you go fight Jake Paul, all right, on a big stage. You don't think there's any guys in DHS and ICE that are boxing fans and like, oh, wait a second, what about this Chavez case, Julio Chavez Jr. case, and he's still in our country making all this money? Oh, wait a second, and he got ties to the cartel and everything, man, crazy, man. Well, look, I guess that's the last boxing fight we saw from Chavez on American soil, possibly, most likely, and probably the last time he's probably gonna be boxing in his career. Definitely not gonna be boxing in Mexico, as he has a face who's warm, man. Crazy, what a crazy turnaround of events this has been, man. Did not expect that, but hey, you don't know how these people are getting down like that. It is what it is. They're saying he's a threat to public safety and all that. While he's on the stage, if that's the case, then he's on the stage on last Saturday, boxing in front of millions of people, making millions of dollars. And fast forward, he's been here illegally. And I think that's the last we've seen of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on a boxing level, man. Crazy where this has gone now at this point, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.